Okay guys, so today I'm going to give you a tour of my office and I'm hoping to make this worth your while. So while we walk through the door, I'm just going to give you a general layout of the whole thing and I'm going to go through each section one at a time. I do believe you will benefit from it, so stay tuned. Roll the intro. Hey name tags, welcome. This is Ash from HealMyTech, helping you go from newbie to techie. On this channel, we do repairs, reviews and tutorials of tech, including sharing entrepreneur tips and strategies to help you unleash your true potential. In the description below, you will find timestamps for your convenience if you want to skip ahead to specific parts of the video, but I would be grateful if you watch the whole video at least the first time. Okay, so we just walked into the door through here and on the outside you can see on the small table there are two things which I did a video on. One is the vacuum cleaner and the other one is the steam iron. You can check out the videos in the link below. Right, so I'm going to stand in the middle of my office and while I just kind of spin around slowly, I'm going to explain to you the 4 reasons why I've decided to do this video today. Okay, first reason, as you know, YouTube wants us to be active on our channel daily, at least once a day. There is no way at the moment that I can do this without spamming and creating really unnecessary content just for the heck of it. So in the meantime, I have to try and upload at least 3 times a week, which is my current target. So I've uploaded a few days ago. So now I'm just going to do the next upload, try to keep it consistent. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is this is kind of a follow-up to my previous 2 videos. One being the pursuit of degreenness and the other one being the how to start a business and my origin story into tech repair. There are certain things which I haven't explained and I think it's a good follow-up for those things which you need to set up. So I used to work in my shed from home and I'm going to show some footage and it was okay for when it was lasting, but to upscale, to take my business and my YouTube more seriously, as you can see in the video, there's no way I would have been able to do that from there and I had to move out. It's a good place to start and I will be talking about the practical aspects of it, but eventually I needed to move out. So I came here about 3 months ago. Right, reason number 3, I also want to show you my layout, which is kind of an organized theme going on, and it's an important aspect if you want to be successful in any business, because being tidy does help with the workflow. Being untidy, which I used to be a lot, is so counterproductive. You waste so much time trying to look for things. As you can see, I've kind of put things in order as much as I can. I've left the middle kind of empty so I can have more space to roam around and use my filming kit when I need to film. Right, and last reason, number 4, is while I go through the various stuff I have, you guys can decide if you want to see specific video content based on the things I'm showing you. I don't have the latest gear in the latest tech, the latest high-tech stuff. So a lot of things I do work with is unbelievably good for what it's worth and it gets the job done, which I think a lot of people underestimate all the stuff which still work. So if you see anything that catches your eye and you want a full tutorial on that, be my guest and let me know in the comments below. Also, I am going to be telling you the upcoming videos, which is all in my studio right now. And so that's going to be also like a pre-amp viewing. Brilliant. Right, so let's go through it. Starting with the door, as you come in, this is for organization skills, okay? I've got some hooks behind the door and that's where I catch all my coats, bags, etc. There's some sort of mirror behind there which I use to check myself before I do a video, not always, and that's quite important. First tip, when you walk into your workplace, have somewhere where you can catch all your personal belongings. Moving on to my main desk, and you can recognize this kitchen unit which was turned into a computer desk. It's not a beauty, but I don't care, it gets the job done. And yes, this was for free. You can watch it in the video. Alright, so on my desk, very important bottle of water for when I get thirsty, some notepads to take notes, some stationery, 2 monitors. This is BenQ 22-inch, normal 1080p, nothing fancy. I have not upgraded yet. 1 monitor is missing, it's at home, I need to bring it. On top there's a webcam. This is the LOGITECH HD C920 Pro, which I have sometimes used but not all the time. Right, on my screen you can see my channel and this website, which is called Trello. It's an organizational app and it's really handy, and this is thanks to the courtesy of my cousin Shamir, who hooked me up, and I'm using this at the moment to just kind of put everything in order and organize myself. To the left we have a Behringer Xenix 802 8 input non-USB mixer. Now I bought this to be able to power this Audio-Technica 80-2020 semi-professional microphone, which I don't know how to use properly just yet, both of them. I do know how to use them, but not to its worth. So instead of getting just a phantom power for this Audio-Technica, I actually bought that for about £30 something. The phantom power was going to be about £24 something, so that's actually a lot more better value for money. We'll do a tutorial on this. And also guys, to show you that many of the equipment I have, I will be doing a review and a practical tip and a practical setup and how to use them. Right, so do let me know in the comment section below which one do you want to see first. Right, I've got two phones, smartphones, nothing fancy. This is the Vodafone Smart Ultra 6. And lo and behold, 3 days ago, I actually bought this Samsung Galaxy S5, not S6, not S7 or S8, but S5 in 2007. And yes, I will do a video on why I chose to go with this phone rather than a more updated one. Right, keyboard, this is the CORSAIR STRAFE or STRAFE. It's on the lighting effect, on the rain lighting effect, quite cool. It's a gaming keyboard, mechanical. Review might be coming, but this is a quite popular one. The mouse is a ZELOTES gaming mouse. It's quite nice for its price. I don't game much. My friend tells me off why I've got gaming gear and not game, but hey, we'll come to that later. Okay, so behind there's a couple of Trust speakers. They're quite cheap and nothing fancy. I just need them for some audio, really. Got some sort of decent gaming headset. Again, I don't game. The microphone on this sucks. This is from the Plantronics, very decent review on Amazon. Might do a review on it, but the microphone is really bad. I use it for a few first videos on my channel, nothing great. Right, my main desktop computer is this Fractal Design R5 Define Black Silent non-windowed edition. Okay, it's not very silent right now because it's quite dusty. I had left the panels open for quite a few months, so I've got to be cleaning that soon. Again, tutorial might be on how to properly clean your desktop computer. This gaming graphics card is the R9 380, which is in this desktop, and I'm still using the FX 8350 from AMD. I have not upgraded to the Ryzen series yet, but I probably will do it at some point during this year, maybe towards the end, maybe waiting for Black Friday. I am still using the FX 8350, which is still a viable system to be using depending on what you do, and I will be making a tutorial on this. I would not advise to go out and buy brand new FX series platform anymore, but if you have it, you may want to wait a bit more before you consider upgrading, and we'll talk about that hopefully. Also, I've been meaning to do a full tutorial on building a gaming PC, and it will be a lot better than the first crappy series that I did when I didn't know much about YouTube, so hopefully please stay tuned for that. Talked about the Audio-Technica, but when I bought this, it came with the pop filter, XLR cable, and the microphone stand. We'll be showing you how to connect this to the mixer to the PC, okay, which I took quite a while to figure out because the tutorials is not great. Right, far end corner, we've got my BT hub and a phone, a landline, which came with a package. I had to take it, I just barely use it, and a lamp. So this is my main bench. That's a piece of MDF board which I bought and got some legs, bought some legs to go under it. But these two side kitchen cupboard units came with these ones, which I'm using, and I've got some stands which I got for free, some muck on there. And I'm using them as a support for the middle because otherwise it will bend. So it's doing the job. Below we got this toolbox. I've got some computer stuff in there, computer tools, and also some normal tools like hammers and screwdrivers, etc. That box, yeah, you guessed it, came for free from the streets, picked up, bit dirty, haven't cleaned it properly. Underneath there, got my shoes and a heater, which I got for free, and a monitor, which is working, and I got for free. Yep, you're counting the free stuff? Excellent. Printer paper for my absent printer from brother. It's at home. I want to do a review on it, but I also want to buy a second one. If brother gets in touch with me to send me a printer, it'd be much appreciated. So brother, if you're watching, go for it. Right. My digital multimeter, which I use a lot in my videos, which I think everyone should possess one of these gadgets, not specifically this make and model. I'll do a video on this why. Some of the tools here I use for repairing laptops and computers. Down here, oops, sorry, are the current jobs that I have for the local clients. The top one is priority, the bottom two ones will be the next two after that. Which brings me to the top one, and that's a Sony Vaio. The client's a good friend of mine. He's also a videographer and works for a TV channel. He wants this old Vaio, Sony Vaio, fully upgraded, and I have done an assessment on it already, and I will do a video, which will actually, the next video to do will be this one, full assessment, which also going to be on the theme of how to buy a used laptop, where I'm going to show you everything you need to check before you buy a laptop. It will be based on two levels, beginner or simple levels that most people can do, and an advanced level that probably a bit more enthusiasts and semi-professionals would be able to do, but hopefully it'll benefit you. Oh, one more thing. This is a monitor from BenQ again. This is the first monitor I actually bought. This has got three ports. It's got the VGA, DVI and HDMI. So this is what I use to test a lot of the computers that I get. All right, moving on. Small electric screwdriver there, my charging for the Android, and this is an arm which I bought. I think it's a microphone arm. Haven't used it properly, but we'll get down to it hopefully. A box of cables and the box again on the bottom. I think I got that for free somewhere. Monitor again for free. Moving to the left, this is another drawer unit picked up for free from the street. Kind of cleaned it up a bit. Inside I've got a lot of, you know, computer repair stuff. On here, this is a graphics tablet from Huion 2048 levels. It's quite decent. I've bought it to do some tutorials, nothing to do with HealMyTech. It's going to be a different channel. Some of you may know it. It's called HealMyTech, which I tried to start under the banner of HealMyTech, but I'm going to completely separate it. So that's upcoming with the review. Right, on this storage shelf, most of the things you see in here, over 75%, is free stuff from clients, or which I picked up from the streets, or which were given to me by random people, including a lot of these laptops. All of them need repair. Most of these things I'm trying to sell. Many of them I will try to repair. Each of them will be a video tutorial. For example, let's take this one, M2 Plus. Okay, this was being thrown away by someone on my street, and I took it home and it works absolutely fine. Can be turned and upgraded into a decent entry-level gaming PC. Tutorial upcoming. This is the e-machine I was talking about, the first one I bought when I didn't know nothing about computers. Both of them have got a turning on for a few seconds and then doesn't switch on. And I know the problem, I think, and I will be troubleshooting and explaining that to you. The rest of the stuff is for sales. That one came with a gaming PC, which I bought quite for cheap. And inside there is a Q660, I think that's the one, waiting to be turned into a full gaming PC, entry level. It's older, but still will be quite relevant for many games to come. Right, some more shelves and some more boxes. 2 DSLR bags. I've actually got 2 DSLRs at the moment, and I will be selling the 1300D, and I will be doing a review on it, not a deep review, but a practical review of whether a 1300D from Canon is suitable for YouTube channel and for vlogging. Right, lampshade. These came from these lighting kits, which I got for free. The stand, which was this one, and at the bottom there are some background sheets, white, black, and green, which will be used for these stands in the corner there. And there's also the stands, there's a couple of tripods, and there's a free tower fan which I picked up from the streets. Don't know if it works yet. Bottom there's a camera bag I bought from Amazon, that I bought. Okay, as for this monstrosity, this is a soft box we made following a tutorial online. It wasn't a great tutorial, but we got the job done. The thing that's missing is the diffuser. So we've tried one. I'm going to do the next one, hopefully. Let me just turn the light on for you to see. Quite bright. Some CFL bulbs in there, 4 of them, not the same rating, but that tutorial is upcoming. So how to make this softbox. It doesn't look great, but it's quite functional. By the way, I bought the base, only came with one base, so I bought this 4-in-1 extension from Amazon to get the 4 other bulbs. Right, moving on, we've got my background, which you see. I've used many of the boxes I had from Computer Parts on there, and obviously they're for free because I bought them, so technically not for free, but free background with just some nails, wall nails used to stick them. And this this desk was being thrown away by a school, and they asked us to take it, so that's my main desk for when I do my video tutorials. The chair also is part of the pair, which I got from a neighbor who was throwing it for free. So that's it for today. I hope you have had a good look at my humble but upcoming studio setup. And as you've seen, I'm gradually starting to invest in more equipment, and I'm learning about short film making because I want to create better content. That's the end of today's video. Couple of final notes before the outro. This video was not sponsored. You will find show notes and links to everything I've talked about in the description below and in the cards above. Any affiliate link to sites like Amazon or eBay is clearly identified, and if you click them and follow through with a purchase, it will not cost you anything extra, and you will help the channel with a small kickback, so it's a win-win for everyone. One more thing, if you want to ask a question, please be as specific as possible, including all the relevant details. You can check out this video, which I did, called The Art of Asking the Wrong Question, where I address this very common problem so we can help each other out without getting frustrated and wasting time. That's it for today, folks. Like, dislike, share this vid and comment below. And if you found the content helpful, consider subscribing to help the channel and keep you notified of future videos. Once again, it was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for watching. This was Ash from HealMyTech, helping you go from newbie to techie. Until next time, peace out.